What's good, y'all? It's Aaron, aka the Lost Homie, aka the Anime Anthology.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Evan, aka Mr. HBCU Anime.
And today we are talking Afro Samurai. You know what I mean? It's Black History Month. So we thought we would go ahead and do this for the culture.
Culture.
You know, for the culture.
Like, I just always compared anime to Naruto.
You are now tuned into the Black Anime Podcast.
Not the same.
Bro, that nigga was strong. He just got caught up by that.
Emma is not.
So I think we both rewatched. Did you rewatch it or did you already remember it? Because I had to rewatch.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm going based off of straight memory. It's been a good decade, but I mean, I still remember everything.
What about the movie? You remember the movie?
Resurrection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, the movie was tough. I literally finished rewatching the movie just before we stepped in here. Like,
how was the rewatch?
That one was fire, bro. Like, it was like, it's funny because people talk about like shonens now, and I ain't gonna lie, man, that's like God tier shonen stuff. Like,
nah, the Afro Samurai. I remember it used to come on Spike TV, bro. It used to hit every time. Spike TV, people don't remember. I don't know if people remember, but Spike TV used to have some sneaky gems. Like, I'm pretty sure Monster came on Spike TV. I know for a fact Case Closing was on it because I used to like fiend to watch that joint. But yeah, they used to have some sneaky ones in there on Spike.
Doesn't surprise me that if Case Closed is a part of it, you know about it.
I'm there. 100%. I will be there.
Surprise me. Well, you talking about it. So first, before we get into like ranking the characters, let's talk about like, does Afro Samurai hold up? Like, you think it still holds up?
Absolutely, without a doubt. Same way Dororo holds up, Afro Samurai holds up, without a doubt.
Now you're right though. When I was watching it, I was like, because I think season 1 came out in 2007 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't that long ago, but like that's still over a decade ago now, right?
Yeah.
Dang, almost 2 decades ago now. Dang,
times is changing, man.
Times is changing.
Anime itself is getting more popular than it was in 2007, so times is definitely changing.
Yeah, and the fact that like the animation still goes just as hard as it did before. Gonzo did what needed to be done with the original and with the movie. Like, it's straight heat all the way around,
and it's unique. Like, character designs, just the animation and the vibe in general that they set from the start to finish is a very unique style, and it's one that like you don't see that. Still don't see that.
Dude, we don't see a lot of anime styles anymore, man. They didn't disappear into the ether. Like, they gone. Gone. Like, and that's one of them though. Cause there's so many moments in the anime that had me like stopping. I was like, dang. Mm-hmm. I remember this. Plus, you know what's funny? I forgot that Afro Samurai was only 6 episodes.
Facts.
Like,
big facts.
Six, they said, oh yeah, we good. We finished all 6. We're done. Like, I don't like, and it's funny because there's so many anime that go like 24 episodes and it take forever to get to the end of the story. Afro was like, nah, we in and out.
Nah, facts. And it's like around that time was the golden era of anime, so it's like long, short. There was a lot of fire just around that time span.
You're right though, because the 2000s, the early 2000s was dropping some real heat, and the fact that it stood up with all of them was crazy. It's funny because I remember when I did my Why Do Black People Love Anime video, and when I found out that there was a Japanese person that wrote the manga that became into an anime, I didn't even think about that. I thought this was something like Samuel Jackson thought up one day and was like, oh, this would be cool. Let's go do this. Like,
that's also
it never occurred to me that some Japanese dude was watching Soul Train and said, you know what? I want to make anime like that.
Facts. That's facts. Shout out to Samuel too. That boy OG weed.
Samuel did a great job voice acting. Ron Perlman did a great job voice acting. When he was voice acting Justice, I gotta say, man, you know what I mean? That dub, because technically, this is Japanese animation. Japanese animation. Yeah. That dub was real. That dub was real. Honestly, the dub was that good. That dub was real. I was watching. I'm like Ron did a good job. Samuel did a good job.
Shout out to Ninja.
He did a good job doing Ninja and Afro.
Ninja is the
Jin's was good. There was one more that was really hitting. I can't remember right now. Can't remember her name right now. The character. But there was one more that was really hit, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I never expected to go that hard.
Yeah, shout out to Ninja, man. That's a true goat right there. Did you ever play the games too? They had games that came out on PlayStation 2. I think shortly after dropping, they were fire too.
I never played the games, but I feel like they need to bring it back. Like,
I might talk.
Afro Samurai would be a dope game. I'm just being real. Afro Samurai.
I forgot about that. This just made me remember about the Afro Samurai games. It just was fire.
Like bring it back and give us like a Sekiro type version. You know what I'm saying? Like a Sekiro Afro Samurai game.
Anime games back then on them PlayStation 2 GameCube days, them anime games was hitting, bro. They were hitting.
They was treating them differently. They was actually treating them like games, not like money piles. They was just like, people messing with this one. Let's go ahead and give it to them. Like they need to bring back honestly. Also, I would say they should bring back an Afro Samurai anime or a movie or something. Give us some more. Let young boy Tetsuyo who avenge his father or something like that. Let's get active. Let's get active again. Let's bring Samuel back out of retirement from voice acting too. Jesus. Or maybe give maybe have like him maybe have like Damson be like his son or something, and then like he carried the tradition of new Afro Samurai or something. I don't know.
That'd be tough.
Let's figure it out.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
But let's get into these characters. All right. So let's get to the tier list of the characters we got from real to trash. First, let's start with a Darman. If you know that's the scientist dude, the dude that resurrected Afro's father in the movie. And then he was the one that did all the he built the Afro clone, and then he's the one that revived Gene 3 times. That dude.
Mid. I was not messing with him, bro. Mid. He blew me. How you felt about him, though? How you felt about him?
Mid, you saying mid? I'm also saying mid. I don't think he really did a lot, but I'm not saying he did nothing. He just didn't do a lot. Like, he was just like whatever. I wasn't really pressed either way. Like, especially how he died. He died like in a bad, like he should have been stronger. Like, had a second form. Like, you building all these suits for everybody else, but you're not building a suit for yourself. That don't make sense to me. That's not making sense to me. Like, come on, bro. Like, you reanimated a dead body that's been dead for years. Yeah, you couldn't make a suit so you could fight back. Trash.
I wouldn't mind putting him in trash, honestly, but I gave him mid just because.
I'll give him mid because he made some real crazy, like real good inventions. Yeah. You know, Afro robot. He brought back Jin twice. He brought back Afro's father. Like he did stuff, but he just wasn't. You know what I mean? He wasn't all that. He wasn't
right.
All right, next. Let's go with the MT7. Now, so the MT7 to me is also the MT7 to me is whatever. The MT7 is whatever to me, bro. Like whatever, like because like they don't really do anything. They don't really. Yeah. The MT7 they think they're behind the scenes with everything, but they not. And then when you get into Resurrections and number 3 tries to cheat Afro, bro, you got 5 minutes of screen time. Come on, bro. And then when they finally do fight Afro, Boy 6, MT6 cheats RPG. MT1
is crazy.
He a punk. MT1 a punk. Like, they whatever to me, bro. They whatever.
I'm with that, honestly. And yeah, I'm with that. I was not the biggest fan of the MT7, and they took one of my girls away. Who was it that they She met Afro, then they got her out the paint.
It's Osuru, I think. Yeah. Osuru? That was his kid. That was a childhood friend. The one who lived at the orphanage and fell in love with
him. Yeah, they got her out the paint. I'm like, yo.
For no reason.
Yo, come on, son.
But I would say, again, I don't think they trashed because they really was like, I wasn't annoyed by them. You know what I mean? I wasn't like, oh, these people suck. I was just like, y'all whatever, like y'all.
Yeah,
y'all don't like this, whatever.
I feel that. All
right, so next up we got Swordmaster. You know, volunteer daddy. That man's solid. Actually, you know what? Real. I'll put him in real. I'll put him in real because that man. You know, like that meme, the memes, but like, I stepped up. I'm not the step daddy. I'm he stepped up.
No, for real. He earned that, bro. He earned that one. I'll give you that.
I mean, real, like, cause he ain't had to take him. He took all them kids. And that man, he said, I'm not the stepdaddy. I'm the man that stepped up or whatever.
I'll give you that.
Bro.
We can go real. Solid. I agree with solid. We can go real if you want, though. I agree with solid.
Why would you put him in a solid? You don't think he was stepdaddy and hard enough?
Just because he was solid. that was solid. You feel me?
No,
I wouldn't argue real, but if you asked me off first real, I was like, he was solid. Like that's exactly what I would say. He was solid.
Yeah, I feel you. I gotta give him real just being a good stepdaddy.
Hey.
I gotta give him real just being a stepdad, bro.
Hey. I do not object. It's just not my first thought. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the first thing I said was what? He's solid. Right?
You feel me? Like that's the first
thing I said
about him is solid. Solid.
But then I thought more, and I'm like, man,
you know what?
If it was that time period and it was me,
okay. That's
like him in the street. I'm like, you got too many problems. The kid came with a sword, and Bull was hanging upside down with a stake through his stomach. No,
that's valid. It's valid points to be made. It's valid to. It's just natural. You feel me? Naturally.
That instinct, he was like.
Solid, but nah, I do not object. No objections here.
All right, we was already talking about it. So what we giving Osuru? You can't give her real, bro. Actually, no, I could. If I give her real, I gotta move Swordmaster down to solid.
Exactly. That's why I said I don't object, but solid. But nah, I fuck with Osuru, bro. I was just pissed, bro, that they got it out of there. I was just pissed.
Yeah, but honestly, at the end of the day, she turned around, gave up the data, it was all that. She was like, Afro, I love you. I can't do this no more. And I was like, that's some real shit. That's some real stuff right there. That's real.
She can't. Yeah, she was clutch. I can't falter off the real. I mean. I think she's solid. Yeah, I would say solid. Osuru was definitely solid. I would say if there was any other votes for real, I would. If there was a tiebreaker for that, I'd be like, yeah, real. But she's solid.
But if I move for the real, then I gotta move Swordmaster down to solid.
I'm okay with that.
Two different levels.
I'm perfectly okay with that. Cause he's solid.
Plus, man, she was laying the wood. She was. Bro, you know what? This is an 18+ anime. I'm getting 18+ watching this, man. I ain't never see them do so many moves in the scene like that. Hey. It was that man was in up top, up bottom. He was on his back. She was on his back. I was like, is it hentai? I thought it was a hentai for a second. Is it hentai? Bro, I ain't never seen them do that many moves. You said what?
They pushed the boundaries back in the day, man.
They said, "Yo, plus he was black," so they said, "Yeah, black."
You feel me? They was all in. He was all in. You can tell he was all in with that shit. He's like, nah. I heard about y'all, motherfuckers.
So Swordmaster is demoted, and Osuru's going solid. Two solid. So next is Rokutaru, which is also Afro's father. I put him in here, even though he only got a role. Like
that fight was fire. So
I thought it was fire. He was fire. He was
that fight was amazing.
He was killing everybody.
I would put him in real just off that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That shit was top tier, bro.
That is true. I'm still mad they ended it the way it did with like the big old white black manga panel type joint. I hate that. They should have get, but I guess they was running low on time. They was like, yeah, this joint already an hour and 35 minutes. We gotta end it.
Wrap it up.
They should have pushed that joint an hour 55. Make that fight a little longer. I was just trying to see Afro get busy with his father, but you know what?
Crazy. I mean, that's a real moment too. Like that moment was just real. That was real. That was real. My votes were real. Okay.
I'll give him real. I'll give him real just because he the strongest. He the strongest in the anime.
That nigga was going crazy.
He the strongest in the anime. I mean, I guess Afro technically is the strongest, but for real, Afro lost. So
technical.
Lost. So yeah, we'll put him in real. So the next mad easy. I'm talking about super easy. Vote for real. Shichiguro, Chichigoro.
Yes.
That boy real. That boy nasty.
That's a
boy
no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer. Yo, when I was watching it, when I was watching the movie, I watching this dude cook. I'm like, this man is different. Yo, low key, he be Afro too.
Bro, the problem, that boy is solid. That boy, shoot, not solid as in solid, but like that boy,
Boy real. Like, because that whole fight was first of all, the whole fight went crazy. Because first of all, Afro at first didn't want to fight him, but Afro tried to start going back at it, and that's when he won. But he won by some like mad, like messed up means though, because he tricked him.
Yeah.
Just like, really though, Afro? Really though? That's how we gonna come? That's how we gonna come, Afro? All right.
Afro Samurai's fights need people love fights. You know, everybody, all these anime fans, they love fights, but they don't talk about these fights enough in Afro Sam. These 2007, bro, these fights are amazing.
It was going crazy. It was brawling. Going
down. That shit was amazing. Talk about fights. Them since the fights. For sure. Real. We voting real.
All right, so my first trash candidate is Lady Sai. Lady Sai.
Oh,
trash.
yeah.
Lady Sai's trash.
Yeah, I don't even
though Ninja Ninja was right though. Ninja was like, bruh, he said she bootylicious. I was like, it was poking. I ain't going. It was right about that, but she's trash.
Yeah, but she's trash. She's trash.
All right, I'm glad we on an agreement on that.
Yeah, that's like, she's trash.
Yo, cause like Resurrection was like, to me, it was a good movie, but like everybody hating on Afro, and it was like, oh, he killed our family member, and I was just like, I was looking at them like, but y'all family members went after the number 2 headband.
Exactly, like,
so how was that his fault? And she trying to kill him because her went after the number 2. That sounds like a different. That sounds like they chose their path. It's like the dude in the beginning of the show, the first episode, where he's like, "Why you gotta be killing my men like that? Why you gotta be, bro? You came after me."
You feel me? Like y'all are way too deep in this joint, bro. Come on, son.
The whole first season, Afro was like, "Yo, I'm just trying to get the number 1 headband."
Yeah, and y'all all coming, like y'all are all getting in the way, bro. Like what are we doing here? What are we really doing here?
Everybody named Mama coming out to fight the
out the cut, bro. I was like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here?
Didn't make no sense. But yeah, no, she trash.
Without a doubt. Skedaddle.
All right, let's talk Ninja. I'm saying Ninja solid.
Ninja's the GOAT.
The GOAT? So you put it on real?
Bro, if there was any vote for real, Ninja is in there for real. Ninja is the realest motherfucker in the world.
You know what?
Ninja's character itself is a master. Just Ninja. We can just do a whole Ninja breakdown. Ninja is perfect. He's a masterpiece. He's real. I was waiting for Ninja, bro. Ninja's.
You're not lying. I mean, Samuel voiced him. Bro, I didn't even realize at first that he was a figment. Like when I first watched it like years ago, I didn't realize he was a figment of imagination.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I
didn't realize that. But then I rewatched it now this time. Like, well, this is like my 4th time watching it. But like watching it like older now, I'm like, dang, this boy is really just a whole figment of his imagination. Like it's like his subconscious. Like he's just subconscious because like everything that he says tells Afro to do, Afro does. But like also like his doubts and everything come out through Ninja, and it's like, that was crazy. Plus, it's like the exact opposite.
Just the way his personality is to be his figment, like that's kind of funny.
Plus he got all the best jokes. He got all the best jokes.
Bro, he does not miss. That nigga did not miss the whole journey, bro.
That is real. That is true.
Ninja is
not once.
Ninja.
I'm trying to think if he missed. He really did not miss once.
He didn't, bro.
That's real. You know what? You're right. You're real.
Ninja is real.
You're real. All right. This is another real candidate for me. I don't know if it is for you. Justice is real. Justice is real to me, bro. I'm sorry, but the lines he was hitting Afro with when they up in
I can't cap. That is correct. But and I like the gun. Like, yeah, Justice. I mean, do I have an argument for that? I really don't.
Against being real. Like, I'm just.
Yeah, I really don't. he was spitting, and his power, like, yeah, he was pretty solid with the, yeah. I mean, I don't have an argument for it. I can't even say no.
When Afro walked in there, and he said, yeah, but I've been waiting for you. I was about to call you up in my celly. I was like, that was fire.
That was fire, bro. He came with that. Yeah.
I got that stank face. I said, no. Then he started talking shop to him too. While he was beating Afro, he started talking shop to him. I was like, that's a different type. That's a real villain. That's a real villain right there. That's villainy. I was like, it's crazy. Like,
yeah, Justice is respectable on that for sure. For sure. Damn, it's a lot of real motherfuckers in this thing.
There's a lot of real in Afro. A lot of real. All right, so all we got left is the best friends. And people, this might be controversial, unpopular opinion. Gene is trash. Gene is trash, bro.
Why?
Fighting style, everything else fire. You know what I mean? Fire, whatever. If we had a rank, if I could think of a rank above trash, besides whatever, then I would put it in. But Gene is trash.
You think the scientist is over him?
Yes.
I'm not opposed to demoting the scientist, honestly. I don't like the scientist.
I don't really like him either. That's true. I probably put him or whatever. But okay, my argument for why I say Gene is trash is because his reasoning behind everything is the same simple anime trash reasoning for why a best friend hates the other best friend. Like the man said, you're the reason this happened. No, the reason this happened is because Swordmaster killed number 2. Swordmaster didn't have to kill number 2. That was a choice. He made a conscious decision to fight and kill number 2. He could have ran away, but he didn't. And then he's like, and then Swordmaster tells y'all to, run away, and yet you stay and fight. Gene, this is all your fault. You made the decisions. Be accountable, Gene. Be accountable, Gene.
You grown. I mean, okay, yeah, that's solid. That's solid. Trash. Can we do mid?
Mid. I can do mid. He was just getting on my nerves because every time he would talk, like except in Resurrections, I respect. That's what mid is right. Mid is right because after Resurrections, I respect him a little bit. He said he did the whole my brother's keeper thing. He's like, nah, I mean, I gotta protect everybody. Like I'm cool with a villain or like an enemy that's like, I'm the one that can kill you. I'm cool with that. I like that reason. Like the Joker be doing that. I'm okay with that. But his whole thing with the you killed Master. It was all because of you, and I'm just like,
really, bro?
Cap.
It was all because of me, bro.
Capitan. Like, ridiculous.
He got swag, though.
He did have swag, though.
He got swag. In time, bro, who's pulling that off, bro, in that time?
Jim was swag with the teddy bear head on? The teddy bear head?
Yeah, like, who's pulling that off in that time?
Nobody. Real quick, before we get to the last one, I just want to make like an observation real quick. What time period is this world in? I'm not saying it doesn't take away from like the story or anything like that. Like I wasn't like sitting here like, yo, why do they have night vision goggles but everybody else is fighting with swords? And then when they show like this one dude got a machine gun, but then the other dude was fighting Afro with a musket. I was like, I get it.
The future, the past, where are we? That's a great question.
I was thinking about that because like when it was the scene when they were rebuilding Jin for the first time or whatever, he was like, I need 100 microchips. Jesus, microchips. I need this and that. All these technologically advanced things. But I'm like, we fighting with swords?
Technological advance.
People not wearing actual like real pants. I was a little skeptical. I was like, what time period are we in? Plus, and then I said earlier, but for the number 1 headband race, there was no rules. Like in the beginning, they said, hey, number 1 swordsman. But I'm like, some of these dudes were trying to get the headband. They was using RPGs.
Shot a whole rocket.
And then the dude that fought Afro at the mountain pass with the crossbow but he had a crossbow with a grenade attachment. Where you buy that at?
Where did you get that?
Where did you get that? Like, Afro not even keeping up with the times.
Where's your connect?
Like, don't make sense.
That's funny, bro.
But for the last easy
real
Afro. That's an easy reel from Afro.
Real. Nah, it's easy. Come on now. There you go. Where you deserve, my brother.
It's like, you know, and there are shows where people talk about how the MC isn't the best character in the series or whatever like that. That's not Afro Samurai. Afro the best character in Afro Samurai.
He's clearly that guy. He's clearly that guy.
That man has said about 50 words. No, 60 words in the entire series.
All of them
like 10 an episode and like 5, maybe like no, actually less than 10 episodes. That's sometimes he didn't speak the whole time.
That's
like,
cool.
He was just, and every time he said something, he either said "shut up" or he was like, "Yeah."
He was spitting, bro. Spitting. What? Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with you, Afro? I'm tired.
You feel me?
What do you want? Lemonade.
That's real. That's real.
This man said something. People look at him in horror. They're like, "This man's spoken." But yeah, that's it, man. There's a lot of real people in this.
Hey, with that being said, A-Rod, would you tell the people to rewatch, or if they haven't watch Afro Samurai right now?
Keep in mind, this is 18 plus. So if you're not above 18, I would say don't watch it. I can't control you. I can't control what you go to Hulu and watch. But I'm recommending be a little older first. But oh yeah, definitely. I think on the rewatch, I appreciated it more and like made me realize I was thinking about for me like what's like the definition of a shonen, right? And this would be more probably a seinen because it's so rated R. But at the same time, it's like it got the same tropes as like a shonen story. You know what I'm saying? Like I was enjoying, even though the OP character is usually a little annoying, but he be getting pieced up once in a while. Like Afro be getting pieced up every once in a while against the right opponent, like Shochijiro, whatever his name is. He was piecing him up. Like if it was young Afro, it might have been a slimmer contest, but he was piecing Afro up. So it's definitely worth the rewatch. The animation holds up, the movie holds up, all that. I don't know if we're ranking this. Not ranking it. If we're giving it a score, I give it the 5 donuts out of 6. Is crazy. Yeah. How about you, Brody?
Man, it's Black History Month. Of course you gotta watch Afro Samurai, bro. Like, come on. But definitely encourage the rewatch, especially Resurrection. I used to watch Resurrection all the time, especially when I was going on trips, road trips. Anywhere I had Resurrection on speed dial or speed iPad. But yeah, Afro Samurai, chef's kiss. Okay.
Chef's kiss.
No cap.
All right.
Ninjas, you gotta watch it. Like Ninja's the GOAT for real.
All right, so I don't know how to end this. So yeah, subscribe and those things.
Yeah.
Like, tell your friends.